Us trying to audition for our third punt returner out there today. Figure out who that was going to be. I thought Andrew Voorhees did a great job fielding that ball. Kudos to him. But as we get ready for this game, I just, been talking to our guys about just going out there, man, and just really just focusing on us because at the end of the day, that's really who it's truly about. They're going to line up 11 guys. There's still a lot of unknown who's going to be out there for those guys with it being the first week. So for us, it's just really, let's focus on us. Let's take care of our business, and if we do that, I think we'll come out of that game feeling pretty good about how we play. Questions?
I hate to make a somewhat serious observation off the offensive line, but it just strikes me that track and punt seems harder than maybe people think.
It's a lot harder than what people think. Which is kind of why, when you evaluate guys, it's always easy to say, oh, well, this guy should be able to do it, or this guy can't do it because maybe his skill set is a receiver or he's a DB that has pretty good ball skills on the offensive defensive side of the ball. But when you go out there, that ball's in the air, just kind of reading that nose of the football. He's got a little wind in his face or behind him that changes the trajectory of the ball. So it is a little bit more difficult than what people think.
Chris, how do you balance on kickoffs, sort of try to pin the guys back on returns, putting the ball in the end zone and playing it safe?
I don't think when you think about playing football, I don't think you're never really trying to play it safe. I think you always want to be as aggressive as you can if it fits what you do. I don't know necessarily say playing safe in football is a good thing to say, but for us it's like what do we feel like we're good at? If we feel like we're going to be good at covering kicks, I think it's an advantage for us. If we don't think we're going to be good at that, then I don't think we put ourselves in situations that we can't handle. But we just got to go out there and we just try to go play football.
Chris, 3 weeks into this, 3 games into this, what have you learned about this new kickoff play?
As you evaluate all the plays from across the league, we spend a lot of time. We watch every play, every kickoff return, and I think the thing you saw in the preseason is guys are really just trying to figure out, okay, who's going to be good blockers? Because it was a lot of just kind of man schemes. You didn't really see a lot of different schemes and things like that. I think maybe guys are holding those off to the regular season, but for us, it's about, okay, what are we good at? What do we feel like we got really good at? And I think that's going to be our approach as we move forward throughout this first game and the second game and maybe the third game until we start to see a little bit more of the different schemes.
Do you get the sense that there are going to be guys who pop under the new rules who maybe didn't under the old rules? I mean, is it going to be a different set of standout players to some degree? Or?
I wouldn't necessarily say. I don't necessarily think there would be a different set of players that will stand out. I mean, I think all these guys are really good at what they do. So I mean, there's good football players. I think the play will benefit some guys better than others, based on the nature of running down the field, not having to run down the field, the close proximity of the player, and how quickly that guy is going to engage blocking you. But I don't think it's going to change. These guys are all good football players. They'll make the plays that they're supposed to make.
Chris, I don't know how tight the special teams coaching fraternity is, but I know we had the preseason, but this being the first game of real stuff, I mean, do you feel like everyone in your profession is going to be kind of looking at you and the Chiefs coordinator to see how you guys do as the kind of guinea pigs for this regular season wise?
I think it's all when you are the first game, everyone's going to be wondering, okay, this is a new play. What are they going to be doing? What are we going to see? Are they going to do something different than what they've shown? How are they going to handle different types of schemes and things like that? So I do think everyone's going to be looking, but I think the other 30 teams are going to do what they do well. I don't think they're going to be concerning themselves so much about what we do, whether we put the ball in play, whether we don't put the ball in play. I think they're going to go into it based on their own judgments of what they think their team is.
Good to go.
Appreciate you guys.